yeah, who remembers the most of what happened last time?
I could have a go.
Yeah, sure. I'll fill you in from what you missed.
So we started our adventure. A lot of time, we spent water skinning and buying shit. We headed out down to the bottom of the mountain, camped up to try and search for these what we'd seen as gargoyles. When we were camping at the bottom of the mountain, just before the desert, we saw a weird figure, unsure of what it was. We sort of disregarded it, continued our journey. We decided to go into the canyons to get away from the sun. We saw on the way there was these things flying in the sky during evening, and also once again we just continued. They were quite far away, so we just sort of left. When we were entering deeper into the canyon, the cave, because we entered a cave actually, this weird green bush thing that wanted water was like, give me water, and it started attacking us. Turns out if you pour water on it, it grows bigger and tries to kill you even more. Found out it speaks Abyssal and killed off the plants, told it to come out with its hands up and stuff. It just seemed to stay silent. And now we're here.
Yeah, I think in the end, what you remember, or what happened right before the episode ended last time, was you guys defeated the things that attacked you and started retreating as it asked for you to stop attacking it, and it asked for mercy. And I think then you guys decided to head deeper into the cave to finish it off, or whatever you want to do.
Did we even decide?
It's up to you if you don't want to do it, but yeah, that is where we left off last time. So you find yourself in this cave after this hard fight. Meshu, it's hard for you to see, although the map is bright. The area is definitely not. You saw flashes of fire from the castings of Mato and Ritz both. But besides that, it's still, well, a dark cave in the middle of the night. It's cold because it's in the desert. The only light you really have is the moonlight finding its way through the little holes within the ceiling that maybe come from farther away from this long cave system. Although you're not that deep in yet, so you still have some light. But as you look further on into the cave, you see it becomes way darker down there, where these roots came from. Yeah, but I think your original plan was just to camp in this cave to get some sleep, and to continue the next day to investigate the flying things above the canyon. So.
Okay, so now the danger is gone. What do we do? I can't see shit, by the way. Mato, where are you? Mato.
I'm here. I'm here.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, don't worry. We are all here. But I don't think the danger is gone yet. We just retreated. I say that we should go after it and just investigate it a bit more.
Yeah, I think so too.
What about you guys?
Jax is going to look at Ritz. He's too traumatized.
I'm chilling. Did we kill the thing? I don't think we killed it.
Nah.
No,
No, we did
I
not.
just retreated, yeah.
Oh, also I had a question, Ritz, did you... How many knives do you have? Because you put your... Was that
I only have one knife. It's still inside of the creature.
what was that, a magical knife as well? Or was that a dagger? That was a dagger.
But
Yeah, it was a.
didn't I give him a knife?
Oh, that was a different one. The first one he stabbed was
Was it a different knife? I don't remember. I just remember that I have one knife.
yeah. So you, from what I remember, you stabbed your dagger into the creature, and then later on, Mato handed you a new knife because he saw what you were doing and he wanted to give you something else to stab it with as well.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
that probably happened. Yeah.
So your dagger, your magical dagger, was stuck into the thing, and you cast the spell on it that made it, well, catch fire from within. And as it did so, you saw the root kind of go back into the cave, retreating, like flapping around in all directions as it tried to put out the fire desperately, but nonetheless retreating into the dark cave below. So.
Well, if I'm be honest, I would prefer to go kill it so we're sure that we can at least sleep tonight.
So we have 2 votes on going after it.
I think
Jax.
everyone wants to go after it, to be honest.
Oh. So should we prepare something before we go into the cave? And I just pointed the darkness over there.
Definitely, we need torches. I can still see shit.
Does anyone have a
I
torch?
I do have torches, by the way.
No, I can cast something. I want to cast dancing light team.
Sure.
I thought we just use torches.
I mean,
Alright.
we can use magic as well. It's that
Basically,
difficult.
now the 60 feet range around me is all lit up. So
Cool.
60 feet around me.
It's called Dancing Light.
Yes. So I have basically I get oh wait, never mind. Wait, I lied. I summon 4 lights.
4 torch size lights. You create up to 4 torch size lights within range, making them appear as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs that hover in the air for the duration, which is only 1 minute.
Yeah, that's okay. It's a cantrip, so I can literally constantly cast it.
Yes, but it is concentration, which means if you get hit by something, then the light will go out.
After a
Yeah,
con
don't
save.
get hit forehead.
The cave is that way, right?
Cave is in here, yeah.
Yeah, I
into
believe
the
so.
darkness.
Okay.
Well, as the cave is lit up a bit more, and you see a bit deeper into the cave before you, Meishu, you will also notice that this will be quite hard for you to go through, because, well, the opening you are in now is very wide and perfectly fine to stand in. However, as you look further along, it starts to get narrower in some spots. You can, if you would crawl and stuff, you can definitely get through it, but for the taller among you, it will be more difficult.
Can I cast a firebolt into the cave just to light it up a bit?
Sure.
Just to see where we are going. Okay.
Just straight forward.
Yeah. Just to see how much space there is and things like that.
Yeah, I mean that's a cantrip, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Just let me do an Arcana check before.
Well, even if you, because it's a cantrip, even if you fail, eventually you will get it. So, a small bolt of fire will form in Mato's hand as he shoots it forward into the darkness beyond the lights that Ritz produced, and you see it go for a long distance. This like small ball of light just going far into the cave, and as it does so, Mato, can you make me a perception check to see what you can see?
Well, not much.
No, not much. It's hard to tell as the bolt goes in farther because of the shadows, because of how uneven the terrain is deeper within the cave. As I said, there are these differences in height. It's hard for you to tell what is really in their area or how the cave precisely behaves itself. You will have to investigate closer or just, well, go in.
Mato,
Yes.
what do you see? Is it wide enough? What do you see?
I can't really make it out from here, but the terrain was really uneven. I say that we should stick together, very close by everyone.
All right.
I want to go
So-
right in the middle. Everybody, if that's okay.
I wanna go
I mean,
second.
go for it. You can see in the
I'll go
dark.
forward.
I follow you.
So who's going first?
Maybe shouldn't the people with dark vision go the front and the back?
Well, we have lights now. He can see 60 feet around me.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it's fair.
There you go. It's pretty fucking far.
I didn't think the lights were 60 feet. Jesus. Okay, fair.
Well, no, it's actually 20 feet each, but
And what are you?
if I put them all in a line, it's like 20 feet cubes. So basically, what you have to think like, what's that like? Cubes like this, and like this, and like this. That's what he sees.
And what are they?
I made this probably a bit bigger, but
What are they appearing as? Because it says you can choose what these orbs look like.
I want them to just appear as globules, little globules of light.
Okay.
Globules.
What
Fucking
Globules of light. Yeah, well, little balls.
What color is the light that it shines off of it?
It's gonna be red.
Oh. Spooky. Okay. Well, so say the order one more time. As you start heading into the cave, you will quickly notice that it will become too narrow to keep walking side by side unless you want to like squeeze together. So you will have to, well, form a line.
Like I said, I'd like to be either in the middle, like second or third, if possible.
All right. I just follow whoever. I just follow whoever. So maybe I'm the third.
I'll go
I
first.
just look at. Yeah, I just look at Jackson. You understood what that thing said, right? Maybe you should go first so we can talk to it.
Yeah. Dice is gonna just go and stand at the front.
Okay. So we have Jax, Ritz, Meshu, Mato. Is that the order?
Yep.
Your small water boy will look kind of scared at all the lights around and quickly roll its way towards you, kind of hanging on to your leg with its watery tendrils, just like hanging onto your feet. Okay. Well, as you guys can step into the darkness.
All right, let's go.
Quickly, I do not have a map for this, so we will have to do a theater of mind, but as you continue into into the darkness, well, into the red light now that Ritz is producing, you will quickly see that the narrowness of the cave becomes smaller and smaller, and Meshu, for you, it will quickly become hard to keep standing up straight.
Oh, guys, I cannot stand straight. Oh, my back. Oh.
Okay, well, the more I'm looking at this, the more I feel like this might be a bad idea.
Can all of you make me a perception check, as you are now in the more narrow area? You can see a bit more around you what is happening. Yeah, Mato, as you guys are standing here discussing to go forward or not, you see something from the corner of your eye moving in this red light, just on the edge of it, on the, like, to your right. You see these well, it's hard to describe, like, how should I say it? Torn, like, tendrils just quickly making their way, like, on the wall of the cave, and then continuing out of sight.
Guys, there's something on the walls. I think it's the roots. They are back. Everyone watch out.
Jack's just gonna raise his 2 short swords.
Alright, I'm getting my torch.
I might try and speak to it. In Abyssal, I'm gonna say, we come in peace. We're not trying to hurt you. We can do this peacefully, okay?
You will quickly hear a response from a point that's hard to pinpoint. It's almost like the voice is coming from everywhere around you. As it speaks to you, it says, "Yes, come in peace, heroes. Bring me water."
We're not bringing the water.
I mean,
What it said?
literally use water. What did it say, Jax?
Well, first of all, it called us heroes, and also, it wants water again.
No way, no fucking way, dude. I don't. I get my torch. No, don't. I
As Jax says that, I'm just gonna pick up Bay and put it under my robes so he's protected.
In Abyssal, I'm gonna respond. We have plenty of water. Why don't you just come to us? Yeah.
DM, can I do a perception check of the area? See if I see any roots, like, all the way around us, like above us, left, right, center.
Yeah, make me perception.
I'm looking also for my knife. Perception.
Yep.
Looking for a lot of different things here.
Oof,
23.
23 is pretty good. Let me think for a second. You will not see any more of these roots within your area that you are in right now. However, as you look around on the walls, you see these marks, almost like erosion into the walls, that has the shape of, like, roots, like how you would, like, if you have a root of a tree on the ground and you would pull it out and it has, like, the form of it in the ground. That is kind of what you see into the walls, like, all the way around this cave. And for your knife, no, you don't see your knife anywhere around here, at least.
So
How
there are
far
roads
are we?
around us?
So there are no, you don't see any roots, but you see the, yeah, well, for lack of a better word, the footprints of the roots in the cave walls and the roof of the cave around you. That makes sense. Almost as
Like
if
they're...
the,
Huh.
almost as if,
Almost as if what?
yeah, almost as if they went through this specific cave so many times that it just eroded out the walls in all these different locations. Or, well, it could mean two different things. Either it went through this a lot of times, or the roots are that strong that they can put their print into the stone itself. It's hard to tell which. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we're walking into a trap.
A trap.
Just like, but we need to finish this thing off. It's too dangerous to keep it alive.
I agree. We need to find
Dampi,
something for Trumpy though. For
how-
sorry.
how far did we go into the cave?
About. Well, so you have the initial slope down. You continued there, and then it kind of flattened out. You continued for a while in this more open area for about like 100 meters, and then you're now at the edge where it starts becoming tight, both in the, well, in all dimensions basically. So like it started out as like a wide cave with pretty wide opening where you can still walk, and it just becomes smaller and smaller and smaller, and now you're almost in this tunnel-like area where, well, Mesha will be forced to either crawl or something like that to continue further. It's about 150 meters, something like that. 100 meters, 150 meters from the.
Can I shoot another fireball
into the tunnel?
ahead? Yeah, just to light it up if we notice anything.
Sure. Can you roll me the firebolt? Just to see how far it goes into the, like how straight you can aim it. Yeah, so like you create this other, in the red darkness around you, you create this other fiery light and shoot it forward into the tunnel. And I think kinda angles, so like you don't get all the way through it, but near the end of, well, right before your light goes out, you see something that like falls on top of it, almost like, it's hard to describe, like, let me think real quick. It's like you have your firebolt and something stopped it from going further into the tunnel. Like something fell on top of it. That makes sense. Like from the side of the wall or from the area around it. Probably these roots. But it's hard for you to tell like what exactly it was because it happened so quickly.
Yeah, but I noticed that it didn't go all the way, right?
Yeah, you definitely did.
Okay, then I'm just gonna tell the others that we are getting close. And everyone brace themselves.
Is it really necessary to kill it? Like we don't know it's evil or not. What if it's just want to
Definitely
live?
fucking evil, man.
It's definitely not.
It attacked us out of nothing.
Listen, we
Okay,
saw-
everything just wants to live.
But that doesn't mean that it should attack everyone. Didn't you hear the old guy in Eagle speak? He also warned us about this
we were
root
told to run
monster.
away. Exactly. We should
Yeah.
probably just leave.
And everyone who has crossed its way is already dead, so we should most likely get rid of it.
Or we should run, because that's what we were told to do. Maybe this is how all the others died. Maybe they got cocky. They thought that they could defeat it. And, it was just a master deceiving plan of retreat.
Maybe.
I don't think that it's that smart. And remember, we have 2 magic casters that can use a bit of fire. We should be good against roots, I feel like.
Alright, I keep crawling.
You continue? Is that
I
I feel
say
like this
yes.
is gonna be bad. Meshu's gonna be eaten alive.
I
okay,
don't
so,
want to get. I don't want to get even alive.
So Jax, you stand in the front. At this point, you will have to kind of start crouching forward as well, like duck your head down a bit to continue into this tunnel. The walls next to you become like tighter and tighter as well. Meshu, you're basically on hand and knees now, like after behind Jax, trying to continue through this narrow tunnel. Mato, you're in the back. Are you looking behind you? Are you like checking your area, or what are you?
Yeah, I'm constantly looking behind me, see if I notice anything changing. And yeah, basically that's it.
And Ritz, the light that you're creating, are you keeping it centered on you, or are you like doing it, putting it forward, backward?
Mostly, yeah, I'm putting it. Actually, it's probably behind us, isn't it?
I mean, you should put it in front, I feel, because I have dark vision and I can look behind. Just saying out of character.
Yeah.
The
The more I look
When
at
we
the
get-
situation we find ourselves in, the more I think that we should probably back up.
Literally,
Trying what we can see, if we can maybe come from a different angle or a different direction.
at some point, Jax is just gonna stop walking.
At what point?
Probably like I guess now.
Oh, okay. So you start walking forward, like Meshu gets on his hand and feet. You like stand in the entrance of the tunnel almost, and then you stop.
Do you see anything yet?
You will hear a voice call out, Jax. Why do you hesitate?
What does it say? What does it say? I heard something.
I don't know what it said, but it didn't sound friendly.
In a response,
Because-
Jax is just gonna say, wouldn't you?
I promise treasures above all imagination. All I want in return is some water.
May I perform an insight check on this man? Think.
Sure.
Bro, you don't
Oh
even
my
need
God.
an inside check. How gullible are my fucking party members, man?
Listen, Pyro. It's good to
first
do,
one's
isn't it?
like-
Anyway, you
The
bitch.
first
Alright.
one,
Shut
the first
fuck-
one's like, yeah, let's give water to the big creature that just tried to murder one of my party members. Yeah,
I'm
sure,
not
let's
gonna.
do
I'm
that.
not gonna.
And then the second guy goes,
I'm not believing
goes,
it, though,
"That guy
am
lied
I?
to me."
Who said I'm gonna
Is he lying
believe
to me?
it? Bastard! It's like saying. It's like. That's like fucking. You know what? No analogy. You don't deserve an analogy. All right. I'm gonna.
If you even need to inside check that, that's already a problem.
It's hard to tell for
Well,
you.
I
what-
obviously knew it was a lie.
It's hard to tell for you what the exact intentions are from these voices coming from all around you. It's not clear to like discern any clear emotions, but I mean you can make your own conclusions from the situation.
I'm gonna say, then present me these treasures.
Just a little farther. It is hard for me to move to you.
Well, that's a shame. Do you want fire instead of water? I would recommend coming closer.
I am bound. I cannot move from where I am.
What does it say, Jax?
Like a root?
That is an analogy one could make.
I'm just gonna say, well, I don't believe you.
All I wanted was some water. And, well, I regret attacking you all. But you almost killed me. You saved my life for something, right?
I spared you because that's the right thing to do.
And I wish to reward. If only just for a little water, so I can heal.
Why did you attack us then? If you so desired for water and you saw that we had a lot, why didn't you just ask us for it? You clearly speak my language.
I did not know you speak the language that I speak. However, even if you did, there are not many who understand my kind.
Well, if you're so difficult to decipher, then can you give me a brief insight?
How is it I can gain your trust?
How can you gain my trust?
Yes,
Well, I want to see you, I want to... All I'm hearing is his voice surrounding me and my allies, and just moments ago it was attacking us when we were trying to sleep.
if you wish to see me, all you need to do is continue farther. I am there.
How much farther?
Beyond this tunnel, there is a cave I am in.
And how much further is the tunnel? How much narrower does this tunnel get?
I am not sure of its exact dimensions. I do not live the same way you all do. Not anymore, at least.
Not anymore? You once did.
I once knew what it was like. I could imagine crawling through a tunnel.
Why did you make all these travelers go missing? Why were we told that when we see you we should run? Because you've done this before?
As I said, many do not speak the language I speak. Many do not understand.
Sorry, I couldn't mute in time. I couldn't mute in time, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Stu.
And why should I trust you? Why should I risk my life by entering this cave just for your benefit?
It will think for a moment. All I am counting on is the kindness that is left in your heart. If I stay like this, I will surely die. You wounded me gravely.
We don't even have much water to spare to you. Listen, do you know much about the stone flying creatures that lurk in these caves?
Yes, actually. I may be able to give you information about them if you wish.
Yeah, I would like that.
Well, I believe we have a trade then.
Very well. I'm waiting for the information. I'll stand there and wait.
In return, I will receive my water.
You will receive your water.
Jax.
Mm-hmm.
Jax.
Yeah.
Jax. What is it saying? We can't hear shit. We just hear.
we're doing a trade, Mishu.
A trade?
No. Wait. You want to give it water, don't you?
Listen,
you want to give it water.
We're doing a trade, Mishu. Okay.
Oh my god, no!
Wait,
It's a
what
bad
are we
idea.
trading?
Hmm?
What are we trading?
We're trading water for information.
Oh my god.
Water for him?
Oh my
Are you
god.
sure that...
Listen,
don't you remember when Meshu gave it water?
gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna be just fine. Do you trust me?
Rates, please.
Jax.
Listen.
I already hated you, but right now I think
Trust
you are one of
me.
the stupidest human
Trust
beings
me.
I have ever met.
Fucking trust me, okay?
You want me to
Well,
trust you?
I've spoken to it.
That creature. Yeah, you've
just-
spoken to it. If it tries to kill us, I swear to God, I will kill you.
as a reference, DM, can it hear us speaking right now?
You don't know. It could hear you
Okay.
speaking when you were speaking earlier, but it never talked to you in common, so you're not sure if it can speak common or not.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
I'm already sweating like a horse, so let's get something to do. I want to get out from this hellhole. It's really uncomfortable.
I'm gonna say in Abyssal, literally just any information. I don't think my friends want to linger in this cave any longer. We'll give the water, then you get the information, we'll give the water, and then we'll be on the way.
I will give the information once you enter my cave. You can come alone if you wish.
That's not what I said. You were the one that's just attacked me. I'm the one that's doing you a favor here. You understand? You give me the information and I'll come in, and I'll give the water.
What is it you would like to know?
Something that can help us against these stone creatures. Some way of capturing them, where they linger, where they stay.
Let me look at my notes real quick.
Guys, I might have a plan that could help us with this trade.
What is that?
I'm gonna try to say it as quietly as possible, in case it can hear us. So, do you guys remember the Thieves Guild leader? he gave me a potion of poison. What if we poison the water that we give to this root creature?
Mato, don't worry. This isn't necessary. This is a nice business transfer we're doing here. We don't need to harm this thing.
I don't want to get the. Don't get me wrong, Jax. But are you in love with this plant?
I am not in love with this plant.
Why are you defending it so much?
Trust me, Mishu. Okay.
I'm gonna look
Alright.
at Mato and like whisper to him. If he does anything and he kills, and he threatens one of us, I will kill him.
No,
As you heard that.
he just gonna nod and pretend that I didn't hear anything.
I'm going to TPK your character, Kieran.
Trust me. Trust me, man.
Mato.
Do we even know how much water it wants? Like, we shouldn't give up our water supply. It's a
Don't worry,
desert.
It's okay. Trust me. It's gonna be okay.
Mato, can you
Yes,
cool?
Smash.
Can you cool some water?
Can I?
Yes.
All I want is water, not right now. I'm so thirsty.
Yeah, sure. Just like use shape water, I don't know, to cool down a bit of water for magic.
Jax,
Mm-hmm.
it will speak up and say, I know a place where these creatures live. If you wish, my roots could take you there. They know the way well through these tunnels.
I would much prefer directions, or something that we can go on independently as a group.
I am ever present in these caves. For me, it makes no difference.
You're ever present? You mean you're everywhere in these caves?
Some parts of me are.
Jax,
How far is it?
do we...
Yes, Matsudo?
Do we even know what we are dealing with? Do you know anything about a creature similar to this one?
Do you think I would know anything, Dampi?
You can roll me a, what would that be? Like what you picked up in your
Probably history, right?
Is that not like monster knowledge? You don't have advantage for anything because of your like. I would say probably like survival or something, right?
Ah, so is it a
Like a nature.
Is it an aberration?
Or nature.
Or like a yeah. What kind of check would you make if something?
It says you are where is it? Fucking favorite creature. I don't know. I just see stuff for favorite terrain.
Well, basically, because
advantage checks on survival. Advantage on survival checks to track your favorite enemies, as well as int checks to recall information about them.
oh yeah. So just well, aberrations are. Well, let me check real quick. This. I don't know if it's an aberration. But you do like well the knowledge you would have is basically from, if you would have any knowledge, it would be from the books that you read about monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Just checking it real quick. Yeah. Yeah, make me an in check.
The
Just a nor-
disadvantage.
No, just a normal one because you don't
Oh.
have. You can make an in check because of your. But you don't because of your history, but you don't know. You don't have enough information. With a 10, you don't have enough information right now to know what kind of creature this is. But you do know. Well, you have put together that this is a creature that uses nature for as its tendrils, and that it has the ability to charm people, as you discovered last week as it tried to do that to you. You recognize that ability. Let me think if there's any other information I can give you. Yeah, no, you would have read about many kinds of creatures that like use charms to lure in people. Things like mermaids and stuff like that do that as well. But you have never read anything about a desert creature that does that. But also your books never really had any many information about desert creatures because, well, they just don't live in the area that you live in.
I'm gonna say, so any sort of direction you could give me?
If I could lead you, it would take you about a day to get there, I think.
And how long without you leading me?
Depends if you get lucky and take the right turns.
Can't you tell me these right turns?
Do you have anything to write?
To write? I have. I was just gonna look in his pockets and stuff. I think I would have, or maybe like someone would have like a piece of paper or like a feather on them.
Probably only Mato would have. Maybe Ritz. I don't think Mishu would have something.
No, I
Wait,
don't
what
know.
are we talking about?
Jax is gonna turn around and say, "Anyone got any paper in common?"
I might have some paper. 1 second.
What do you want to write? Hey, Mato.
Yeah, yes.
I do not have any paper.
Do you have paper and a feather? You're a magician, right? You need the stuff.
I don't have a feather, but I have a book that still have empty pages, and I have some ink on me, and an ink pen. If that's
Yeah, Jax
Yeah,
need it.
that.
Jax, you need this?
Well, I'm gonna say in the middle, we have it. Maybe. He said it's in common.
If you can come down, I can write down the directions for you.
I'd much rather you tell me these directions and then I can just write it down myself.
This will take a while.
Would it?
These caves are not easily explored. But it can be done if you and your friends have a few hours.
Well, it'll take a few
Jax.
hours to write out the directions.
Yes. if, at least
Okay.
for me telling you.
I don't think we have anywhere to be that soon, and Mishu's gonna, Jack's gonna turn around and say, "Yes, Mishu."
Are we going yet?
Maybe soon. Probably, maybe not.
I just lay down.
Jack's just gonna say in Abyssal, I'm willing to wait.
Okay. Well,
Jack's.
Yep.
I was gonna say he's gonna turn around and say that, like he's taught, like he wants us to. It will give us directions in exchange for water, which we are going to give it, and but we'd have to stay here for a few hours apparently.
Oh my god. Jax, okay,
Is it
okay.
safe to stay here? I mean, we are in a pretty narrow area right now.
Don't mind if a couple wants to leave and a couple want to stay. Take turns maybe writing these Actually, I'll have to keep the writing if you don't understand it. I mean, I'm not too fussed about the small area. But if Mishu and Ritz maybe, or Mishu and Matto, you want to go outside of the cave, then that's completely fine. We'll return to you soon.
I'm gonna stay as I have the book and the ink on me.
Yeah, sure.
I don't mind being cooked alive, so I think I stay. It's better together.
I'm gonna say no. Mishu, I insist. You should wait outside in somewhere more comfortable.
Oh, all right, if you insist, yeah. Maishu gets up and trying to crawl back. Mato, sorry, I just.
Yeah. Move along, yes. I'm just gonna squeeze myself to the voice. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, Ritz, do you wanna accompany him?
I can stand up here, right? Like, I don't have a problem here? Or
Yeah,
do I-
if you go backward like 5 meters, then you can like stand up straight again.
Yeah, I'll just go back 5 meters and wait there.
Yeah.
Wait, is Mishu also like 5 meters away? I'm gonna say, no guys, keep on going as much as you want.
Well, this is not the actual map, so it's only the representation of the tokens, but yeah.
I'm just gonna say, you can go further if it's more comfortable.
Alright, Meshu just goes back to the entrance and sets up a single camp for himself.
Yeah.
No, isn't Ritz gonna be with him? Or
no, I just walked like back. Wait, how far is this from the camp to?
Like about 100 meters, 150 meters, something like that. So like Meshu is now, this is the entrance, and you guys are.
Okay, I'll go with Meshu just to
should,
make sure that nothing. If they two are together, I'm sure fine. You have fireball.
Yeah, but before Meshu leaves, I ask him for some torches, as Jax can't see anything in the dark.
Yeah, you want some torches, Mato?
Just a torch would be fine, probably.
Yeah, I have some. So I give one for you and one for Jax. It's two.
I'm gonna say, if you need anything, we won't be long. We shouldn't be too long. If you need anything, scream.
Yeah, I made sure of it. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry again.
Bless you.
It's okay, bless you. Yeah, stay safe, guys.
I'm gonna say to the creature, I'm gonna say, we're ready.
Okay. Well, it will start talking like you turn left at a big rock that looks like a rhino, and then you go upwards there and take the third hole in the right wall there. Like, it's a really complicated path through these never-ending tunnels. Yeah, and that will continue for about 2 to 3 hours. To make sure you have everything correct. It will repeat it sometimes. It's hard to, like, you're not completely used to this language. But yeah, so after a while, you will reach the end, and she will say, and then that is all of it, I think.
I'm gonna say, thank you very much. The elephant has the water. I'll go and grab it now, and I'll come down.
As you turn back, before you forms a, like, the, how should I say, from the top of the cave comes like thorny looking roots come down and like stand in front of you, so you can't go backwards, and the voice will speak. I sense, but Mato is with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She will say, I sense water on your friend. I think that will suffice.
Well, that's not exchangeable water. The water we were trading is in the barrel that the elephant has, so that's the one we're gonna give you.
You can, but you have, what is it called? You have water things as well, right, Mato? Just normal.
I have 3 big water skins, yes, and my dagger.
You seem crafty enough. I'm sure you can replace your water skins later.
Listen, that's not the deal. I'll go and get you this water skin. I'll come in. I'll even come in by myself if that's what you'd like, and I'll give you some of this water, and we'll be on our way. Thank you for the directions.
The deal was that I would get water for directions. Bring me the water.
These roots, how thick are they? How are they? Big roots?
They're really like, they're more thorns than roots, so they're not that thick.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, they're not that thick. You could get through them with some strength. Pretty, like, it would be more that it takes a while to get through it, not that it's like strong. So it's just like these layers of like thorns before you. But like, if you hack enough at them, you will get through them pretty easily.
So if I used my rage ability, as in the cone of burning fire, like the Eye of Chaos, would that like burn the whole thing, do you think?
It's a
20-foot cone.
It looks really dry. Like, it's like these thorny desert-like roots. So like, if you would use any fire on it, it would most likely immediately go up in flames.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say, Mato, stand behind me.
Dampi, before that.
Yeah.
So now I have a map of the caves in my book.
Directions, right?
Yeah, it's direction. So it's not a map. It's just a route from this place to the next, and it's not like drawn. It's just in explanations. So like, I mean, maybe you could write a map from that once you go through the area. Like, after that, you could try to like recognize the things, or like try to like start writing things down on the map. But it's hard to write a map just from directions. Like, go right at the big stone and then go left to the bottom. Then yeah.
Because I might have a way to get out of this whole area. So if can Jax run away with the others, I might probably be safe.
I could literally just burn it, and then we'll both just run and probably be good.
Yeah, but wouldn't these directions make us go back exactly this way? Back to the creature?
Does it make us go towards the creature?
No, no, no. So you directions start from the big cave area behind you.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
not deeper into the tunnels. So yeah, what's the plan?
Well,
I probably want to leave some water behind, but just a very little amount.
No. I'm literally if Matto stands behind me, and like if he does that, then I'm down to literally just use my Eye of Chaos on this and burn through it.
So you have rage from your last fight?
Yep.
Oh, because you haven't slept yet? Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I mean you can just use it. So wait, let me get some more active music. Why does it keep? Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Jack stands in front of the thorny roots. His eyes, Mato, you see it from behind him, that his eyes light up bright as beams of red energy shoot from them and fire erupts in the area, burning the thorns in front of you almost directly as you hear the creature scream in the distance. Betrayer, you will feel my wrath.
I'm just gonna scream out, "Thanks for the directions, bitch!" and just start running.
You will hear it screech in the background. Yeah, I mean, roll into initiative. Basically, everyone.
Roll what, sorry?
Everyone can roll into initiative.
I didn't have my things. I didn't cancel it actually.
One second, sorry.
Oh, me too.
Everyone, yeah. I'm just getting something.
Just because Maishu fell asleep.
Yeah, still. Sorry, my computer is being slow.
It's alright. So, Karan, can you give me a recap? Like you didn't give it water?
No, I never wanted to in the first place. I just said like that we would in common in case it understood common.
Aha. So you lied.
Yeah, the whole time.
Ah, cool. Okay. Now we're in combat. Cool.
We also have directions though.
Cool.
The creature will act first. As you are about to start sprinting through the tunnels. Jax, as you start running through the exit to the exit of this dark tunnel, are you carrying the torch, or is Mato carrying the torch?
I have the torch.
You have the torch. You have the torch.
Okay.
Yep.
So you run into the darkness to the campfire ahead, the point in the light in the distance, as Mato is still behind you, and suddenly you see flashes in front of you and from the side of you, as you see thorn-like veins shoot out of the wall and try to grab your arms and your legs. Make me a dexterity saving throw. Just barely it manages to entangle your arm with one of its tendrils. The thorns dig deep into your skin as you get halted while you're running and just get stuck in place as this anchor of thorns anchors you to the wall.
Okay.
If you do not wish to give me water, I will take it for my own. As it becomes your turn.
Assuming that I'm obviously holding my two short swords, with my hand that isn't been grasped, I'm gonna swing at it to cut the thorns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, make me an attack roll.
Actually, I might do it with my my dagger instead. Oh no, nah, my short sword would be in my hand. That makes more sense.
15 will... Yes. 15 will hit the thorn as you release yourself from its grasp. Well, earlier I forgot to... Protection. Let me think real quick. No. Okay. Yeah, you free yourself from its grasp, and you can continue running to the exit. As you're running, I mean, I'm guessing you're running as hard as you can to the exit, right?
Fuck yeah, I am. I don't wanna.
Yeah.
I wanna stay here.
As you start running to the exit, you notice it will take you about 2 more rounds to get to the campfire, where the 2 others are waiting.
Okay.
Yeah, as it becomes... Ritz, yeah. Ritz, you hear screaming coming from the tunnel.
Spyro?
Spyro live.
Oh, I was
Pirate
muted.
dead.
I was actually talking, but I was muted
okay.
because I sneezed like 3 more times. I'm sorry.
No worries.
Um,
God bless you.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna hear it. And I'm gonna go. Meshu, wake up, fight. There's a fight, and I'm gonna start running towards the cave.
Towards
Fight? What?
I'm gonna use my full 30 feet of movement to try and get there. How far am I away from the fight right now?
So you're at the edge of the cave. So you in the distance you see you see Mato holding a torch about 100 meters in the distance. First off you saw a flash of red light followed by flames deep within the tunnel. Next up you saw Jax starting to run forward and Mato holding a torch running behind him. I think. I mean Mato hasn't acted yet, so maybe he's not running. Yeah, then because of the torchlight would have still reached him, you saw Jax get grabbed by one of the tendrils and hack it off, and he's continuing running towards you. You think he will reach you in about 2 turns, and it will take you 2 turns to get to him too from this point. But it seems like he is running towards you. And you see these.
How far is he away from me?
2 turns, so about.
This is on touch.
What would that be? 120 feet if it's 2. But no. Yeah, 120 feet.
Yeah. 60 feet. Oh yeah, if we're both running towards each other.
Yeah. And you, as he's running, you see these almost hook-like, thorny tendrils shooting from the cave walls next to him, as you can see through the darkness. Just like trying to grab at his feet and hands.
I'm going to dash to get another 30 feet closer.
So...
Yeah. I'm going to move 60 feet.
60 feet, okay, yeah. Yeah, you move 60 feet towards him, which means he will reach you his next turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Mato, it becomes your turn. You're still at the entrance of the tunnel.
So is something grabbing Jax right now or not?
You saw Jax get grabbed, but he cut it loose with his sword and continued running.
I imagine there are multiple ones there, right?
Yes.
I mean roots.
And as you look around, you see the roots on the walls start coming towards you as well.
I'm gonna start running, as I'm running, I'm gonna conjure a knife, a sword made out of water, as I cast Ice Knife Water. And if anything comes close to me, I'm just gonna cut it, at least try to cut it.
Okay, let me check it out quick.
Let me roll until then.
What did you say?
I'm just rolling it.
Oh. Wait, do you have a link to the doc? Wait, maybe I have it.
Wait, I actually don't have a link for the special, but I have the description.
No, I mean for the doc, but I can find it. For the Google
Wait, let me send it. I sent it to you.
Yeah, thanks. You still have spell slots left after the last fight. Right?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's taking a while to load again. So you're casting Ice Knife Water, right?
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, you form... which water are you taking? The one from your...
From my dagger?
From your dagger, okay. So water streams out of the top of your dagger and you form it into a sword made of pure water as it extends into your hand.
Why are we making a sword out of water? I don't mean to be like...
Because I don't have any spells and I'm a water wizard, I literally can't use anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, and you start running as well after that?
Yep.
Okay, you're gonna run 30 feet at that point. As you start running, the thorns shoot out from the wall as well. However, they are not going for your arms, but for the sword in your hand. As it becomes Meshu's turn, Meshu, you hear the same thing Ritz heard, shouting and running from within the tunnel. Lights.
Yeah, Ritz just woke me up, so Meshu goes, alright, I'm coming. I trying to get closer as I can, so I use all my moving to catch up to Ritz.
Okay, so all of you are in the tunnel now. Meshu and Ritz the closest to the exit, 1 round to the exit. Jax 2 rounds to the exit, and Mato 3 rounds to the exit. as it becomes the creature's turn again. Sorry, trying to find the right notes. Ritz and Mesho, you two see you see the, what do you call it, the thorny veins on the wall start wrapping around each other, forming bigger veins as from both directions these two things start, well, attacking you as they go for, like, as they extend out of the wall and try to slap you into the ground. This one is for Ritz. That misses, I assume.
Oh yeah.
Oof. And a natural 20 on Meshu. Meshu, you just woke up, you start running into this tunnel, and you almost reach Ritz, but as you're running, you just get hit with this giant, like, vein of thorns that just bashes you into the ground. You feel the thorns dig deep into your elephant-like skin. Blood starts pouring out of it. As you take... Check how much you take.
That's unfortunate.
How did we do crit again?
I think we did max plus a roll.
We did what? Did we just do
max
you
damage plus
you
one roll?
you roll one extra
Yeah.
damage dice? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna do this. It's gonna do 10 damage
Oh my god.
as you get bashed into the ground. Wait, I'll reveal all the.
I only have 13 HP as well. Like, this is gonna be so bad.
I'll
But
reveal-
it's probably also at like low HP, right? Guys, right?
right.
Yeah.
Probably at low HP, I
Mhm.
guess.
Yeah.
Wait, I'll reveal your tokens, so all of you can track your HP. Both Jax and Mato make me dexterity saving throws as well. Do not get grabbed again. Yes, excellent dodges. Mato, your sword gets gripped by the tendrils, and as they grip it, you see they start growing around it. Like the veins themselves start extending as they are gripped onto the sword. However, for now, first it's Jax's turn. In one turn, you can
With-
reach Ritz and Mato, Ritz and Meishu if you wish.
So is Ritz on the same spot as me? Like, is Ritz right next to me?
So
or is he
I'll-
further behind?
I'll give a better representation of the actual thing. So right now, 60 feet. 60 feet. Yep. 60. 60. Meshu, did you subtract your damage from your token as well?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
I have
How much
14,
HP does Mesho actually have? Like in total?
24.
You only have like 4 more HP than me? What the fuck? Okay.
Oh, so this is mainly AC, isn't it? Than HP.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so. I mean, but if you get natural 20, it's, it doesn't really
Yeah.
matter, does it?
Yeah.
60. Okay, so this is what it currently looks like. The exit of the cave is over here. The entrance, well, let me get the entrance as well. this is where you guys started. It's about where you guys started, where the entrance of the like narrow tunnel is. This is the exit where your guys' campfire is, where you fought the things last time, and this is where you all are compared to that. Don't pay attention to the rest of the map. And then the area is kind of like this. The cave is wide enough here, as it narrows more in this direction. Like that.
Okay. This is so this is where we're running away from, isn't it?
Yes, you're going in this direction. And as you look forward, you saw Meshu get smacked with a giant tendril of thorns into the ground.
But Mato also did, and Mato is really deep in the cave.
As you look backwards, you see Mato's sword getting gripped by the tentacles around him as they start expanding.
How much does a sword mean to Mato? What is
You've never seen this sword. The sword he is holding is something you've never seen before. It is, as it seems to be made out of pure water. You've never seen him wield something like this.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna try and shoot the thorn that's grabbing onto his sword with my bow.
Yep, make me attack. Yes. 23 will hit it. It will cut it loose. Mato, you can like swing your sword around so like the veins fall off of it. They didn't have enough time to fully expand, and you're free once more.
Then I'm gonna continue and just sort of say, "Hurry, Mato!" I'm gonna. Yeah, that was the issue, right? Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I see my knife anywhere?
Yes, it's right here. It's right there.
No, you never saw it.
I will rip a bolt in my knife.
Ritz, it becomes your turn.
Okay. Where is the monster relative to me?
Yes, let me get some tokens for that. I think we're just gonna use this bush token again. Did great last time. So these are in fact not bushes but giant thorny tendrils, but it's about the same. They extend from both of the walls in about this direction. This one over here smashed Meshu into the ground, and the other one, well, you avoided expertly. It doesn't look like these will take much effort to destroy. However, as you look around, you see more of them are forming everywhere in this cave. It seems to you that it is hard to... it will be a very hard fight to destroy all of these tendrils extending out the wall. I can't make an exact representation, but basically, like, you see these tendrils along the wall. As you look to the edges of the cave, you just see more and more of these thorns, like, wrapping around each other, growing bigger and bigger, becoming more of these things that attacked you before, of these, well, bigger veins, bigger tendrils. Yeah, but right now you are in combat with the one right here. So you will take an attack of opportunity if you would just run.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try something, but I'm gonna have to DM you
Okay.
about it real quick.
Yes.
Are you okay with that?
Oh, 1 second. I'm trying to understand. I don't fully understand what you mean.
Okay. I know it's a hard question, but
Yeah, no. I just am wondering what role it is to use that. Oh. Check something real quick.
okay. Sorry guys, I'm bullying our DM.
You're good, man.
Wait, 1 second. Did you get that?
Yeah. I need to think real quick. 1 second, sorry.
I didn't think this through. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. This is interesting.
Okay, so yeah, that's cool. I'm cool with that.
Yes.
Um,
Before that, yeah, no. You go first, I think. Wait, no, actually, before that, can everyone, including you, make me a perception check first?
Who? Everyone?
Yes, everyone. Okay. Let me think real quick. Mato and Meshu, you're too busy in the fight to notice anything happening. Checks and Ritz. Don't think an 11 is good enough. Okay. No, never mind. Ritz, you can continue.
Alright, okay, so I want to go into my bag. I want to look through my disguise kit and grab a mask that I found. And as I try to put on the mask, I just drop it and towards one of the bushes. And I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
At first level.
Cons.
So, the con save is for the... they'll get pushed back 15 feet if they fail the con save. Also, they take 2d8 damage.
And you're casting that on the tendrils that are attacking you? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, on the tendrils that are attacking me. So on a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed. So basically, 2d8 damage, which is the 10 thunder damage, and then gets pushed 10 feet away from you.
Okay. Everyone can hear a thunder-like sound echo through the entire cave as a force of power pushes away from Ritz, and you see the tendrils that were attacking him. Jax, you notice it while you're running towards him, that these tendrils get pushed back by this force of, well, unknown power, as the tendrils like split apart in all direction. You can kind of hear like a ringing in the cave as the clap was so loud. Yeah, as you destroy the tendril in front of you. As it becomes next person, who's next? Mato's turn. Or unless, did you have movement, Rit? Sorry.
I don't really want to move from where I am.
Okay.
Kind of good work. Just right where I am. I'm perfect.
Mato, it's your turn.
So, can I do what I sent you in DM?
Yes, let me check that. Okay. You want it to be like you don't want to say it, or?
I don't wanna say it yet.
Okay.
I mean, you can say it for me, I'm just not that creative.
Yeah, no, but I'm just thinking. So you're trying to hit the... Which vines are you trying to hit?
The ones that grabbed onto my sword.
Oh, so
I
yeah, Jax already shot them, so your sword is free. You can keep running if you wish.
Yeah, but the vines are still there. aren't
Yeah,
they?
there. Well,
I
the
mean, they
vines
are
are
literally next to me.
the vines are literally in all directions, though. You can attack them if you wish, but there will be new ones. Basically, at this point, this entire yellow cave area you're in, you see the walls almost like as if they're moving, just because the entire edge of the walls is just filled with these thorny veins lapping around each other, forming bigger ones, shooting out, trying to anchor you guys.
Then I'm gonna use up my movement, and at the end of my movement, I'm just gonna turn around and do the thing.
Okay, into the tunnel then?
Yeah, backwards. It's kinda like that way.
Yes. Let me check the thing. Oh, that's really cool. But you won't... You know you won't have the weapon then, right?
Yes.
Okay, Mato turns... as Mato turns around back to the way... back to where you guys came from. You guys are running forward and look back. Mato has turned his back towards you as he looks forward, and he's holding something in his hands. He considers for a moment, but then continues. As a giant wave of gust shoots out from him, and he turns forward, and in his hand you see holding a hammer made of wind that like turns and turns and swirls around it, or not wind but like gust, like watery, like droplets shoot out of it in all directions as he shoots a gust of wind deeper into the tunnel behind him, dealing something. Yeah, roll.
Should I roll an
Yeah.
int?
Yeah, roll me int. Oof. Yeah, roll me 1d4. (1d4 plus 1, I think, yeah. Yeah, your gust shoots far into the tunnel, and you see some roots that were like trying to anchor you from the back split up in all directions as your gust continues deeper within, probably stopping any more small veins from reaching towards you easily. As it becomes the next person's turn, who is Meshu. Meshu, it's your turn. You're stuck under this giant, giant bond of thorns that have formed together into this strong tree-like structure that bashed you into the ground as you came running into the cave. You're not trapped by it, so you can escape it pretty easily, but you see it is winding up for another smash.
Dampi, have you read what I wrote in Roll20 thread? I don't know it's working on that.
Yeah.
Like a slingshot.
Like, but are you... So you're making...
Yeah, it's not ready yet, so I have to waste 1 turn or 2.
Oh, so now it's just this thing connected to this other thing?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you can connect these two things. But they won't, so they don't do any damage, right?
I just want the creature to get away, so I Meshu don't want to do damage right now because he just want to use the fire. Because
yeah, I mean, I think I will
that
just
the creature created.
So you will connect the rope to an empty water skin and then light the water skin on fire. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and then start like swinging it around you.
Yes.
So keep it away.
And trying to hit or just land it on the creature.
If you would, you can tell pretty easily that this water skin won't burn very long. So if you would hit it, it will most likely burn out pretty quickly. Like, it's not a torch, right? It's not made to be on fire for a long time, and it's not that like, heavy of fire. So it's a good tool to keep the thing away. Like, you see the branches backing up, but to hit something with it, it would either have to have something heavy in it, because it's also not like, I mean, it's a rope with a water skin in it, so it's not like a heavy thing. You can't really smash something with it to really like get it into the thing. It's more gonna like slap against it and then fall back. So it's, the chances of lighting it on fire with it are really low.
What about I throw a torch towards the creature?
You have a torch that's lit? Are you holding a torch?
Yes.
Yeah, it makes it. You could have grabbed one from your camping place earlier, ran into the thing. Yeah, you're holding a torch. That makes sense.
Yeah, Meshu can see, so it's
yeah. It would make
really mandatory.
It would make total sense that you have it with you. And you're gonna try to smash it into the veins in front of you.
Yes.
Yeah, just roll me with your club. Actually, roll me. Does your club have any pluses or minuses? No, right? It's not a magical.
Nah.
No. Yeah, just roll with your club.
It's a 1d8 plus 2.
Yeah, that makes sense. Just roll with that. Oh, a 23 will hit it square in the middle. As you easily light the veins in front of you on fire as the thorns wrinkle back into the side of the wall to try to put themselves out. At least you're clear for now. You still have 30 feet of movement if you wish.
Meshu gonna say, "Wait! Are we gonna escape?"
That's the fucking plan! Get out of here!
Alright, Mesh, gonna use the remaining moving to get out from this place.
Yeah, you can move 30 feet. You're almost at the exit. As you start running towards the exit, you see these smaller veins. As you guys have like defeated them back, they seems to have given up wrapping around each other, and they all start to go towards the exit of the cave, towards here. And you see like a small, already at this point, a small over here. Sorry. Already at this point, like a small layer of these thorns have formed in the entrance of the cave. As it becomes the creature's turn, it will continue doing this and wrapping around each other as you see your exit become darker and darker as it tries to block it off with just a wall of thicker and thicker thorny veins.
Did I use my 30 feet movement?
Yeah. That was your turn for now.
Yeah, okay.
At this point,
I just wanted to light another torch. So, yeah, I do that
that's,
in another turn.
Yeah, you can do that in. Well, actually, you're running, right? You're gonna have to stand still if you want to do that. So you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay. All four of you. Well, actually, everyone except for Ritz, make me another dexterity saving throw. As you're running, these anchors try to grab you from the wall and try to wrap themselves around you. Mato, once more, they reach out to your sword and start wrapping themselves around it, growing eagerly, fast. As it becomes Jack's turn. Jax, as you look ahead, you see the wall, the entrance of the cave become darker and darker as it gets plugged. Plugged? Is that the right word? As it gets stuck with these thick, thorny veins.
I'm gonna go with a longbow shot again on Mato. Well, not Mato, but you know, this bush thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that will hit. And you're free once more.
But I'm gonna say, I'm just gonna shout out, let's group up, give this thing everything you've got. And I'm still gonna line up with Ritz.
Yes. As you come to Ritz, you see a broken mask next to him on the ground. You see him gathering his stuff. You didn't even know probably he has a disguise kit that he is like putting stuff back into as he was searching for the mask and like putting back on his back, getting ready to run again after firing this thunder-like effect throughout the cave. Yeah, Ritz, your turn.
Okay. How far is this? I'd like to run right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick everything up. I'm like, oh fuck, no, god damn it. Okay, this is, god. I'm gonna run up. Actually, right here. Did I go too far? 30. No, I'm good.
Fine. Yep.
And I'm gonna go. Make sure, watch out, and make sure that he is behind me. And I'm going to put my two hands in front of me, and I'm going to clap super hard. And I'm gonna cast Thunder Wave again at first level.
Okay.
Let's see. I rolled it twice by accident.
Oh, it will succeed this time. Does it take half or nothing?
It takes half.
You see, as you clap your hands together, some branches shoot out from the exit in front of you, but it still remains too thick. And you see your efforts are meaningless for now as more and more thorns quickly refill the gap that you destroyed, trying to block off your entrance, or your exit, I mean. as it becomes Mato's turn. Mato, you're free again. Jax keeps saving you. Maybe with a
I'm
bit
just
of,
gonna run for it
yes,
next to Jax.
maybe with
Use
a bit
up
of
my-
pain in your heart, you start running through the exit once more. You do anything else?
Well, I used my action as a movement, so no.
Okay. Meshu, you're almost at the exit, however it is blocked off. What do you do?
Firstly, I like to lit another torch.
Yep, that's your item interaction basically. You can stand still, do that, but you only have 30 feet of movement left now.
Right. And can I attach my torch to my crossbow?
Attach your torch to your crossbow. Like in what way?
So I can not to the crossbow, to an ammo, and I can launch it.
You can put the tips of your arrows on fire, I believe. Yeah, you're crafty enough to like maybe put some hemp on it and like split it on the top, light it on fire. But I don't think you can fire a full torch from your crossbow.
All right. So I want to get Herpen on a hempen on my ammo, and want to lit it and then launch it towards the creature.
Yeah, that's totally fine. You can light your arrows on fire and shoot them into the branches in front of you.
Yeah, I want to do that.
Yeah, make me an attack with your crossbow. Yes, your arrows will... your arrow will dig deep into the veins before you, and you see the fire starts slowly working its way through it. Not yet making the exit clear, however, definitely helping the situation. As it becomes the creature's turn, more and more of these veins start wrapping around, blocking the exit. However, at this point, you hear an awful screech-like sound throughout the cave. And well, not only throughout the cave, but throughout this tunnel system, from beneath you, from all around you. Yeah. As she does something. Yeah, as it becomes Jack's turn.
Okay. Well. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna. Oh, it's annoying how I'm 5 feet away from being able to hit it. I'm just gonna move here, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Rishu.
Okay.
That much HP heal. Oh, that's not much. Fuck.
Yep, Meshu. You see a blue light appear from Jax's hand, as for a moment his corrupted side or his corrupted arm seems to glow a bit less red, as a beam of blue light envelops you, and you feel your wounds close, where the thorns dig deep into your skin.
Wait, is there thorns in his skin?
Yeah, from when he was like smashed down into the ground, there's still like some leftover thorns from these veins that dig into him.
I
you.
healed you.
For 6.
Alright.
Which sad.
Yes.
There.
Ritz, your turn again.
Oh yeah. We're kind of in a pickle, aren't we?
Now we give it everything they got. Easy.
I'm on my last spell slot, so
Throughout this turn, the screeches of the creature continue and grow louder and louder, almost like a singing, ringing tune at this point.
I'm going to look at Meishu, and I'm going to use my bonus action first, and I'm going to bless him. I'm going to say, may Nihasa's guidance fight you through all of these realms and help you unleash your true potential. And you are now blessed, and you can use 1d6 for the next 10 minutes on ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws.
Oh hell yeah.
That was my bonus action. And for my full action, I'm gonna tell them, this is the last that I can do. I will faint after this. So, you guys are gonna have to carry my body.
Alright,
Then
I will do it.
I wouldn't recommend.
I'm going to cast Thunderwave at second level. And that was my last spell, my last bit of mana, and it does no damage. Cool.
Well, I still have to make the con save. Oh, it will fail as your thunder wave bursts out of your hand once more, with the fire that Meishu has lit within the heart of these veins before you. You see a small hole start to appear from where your thunder-like wave pushed through it, and you see a glimpse of the outside. However, you will have to like push it outwards, like grapple yourself through it to really get out of this cave. Mato, it's your turn.
Well, I'm also going to faint at that time, because
You're
I've used all of my spells.
You faint.
I'm literally... I'm
Don't
faint.
worry. Meishu will
Okay.
carry your body.
I'm going to faint.
I'm gonna move here and very hesitantly swing my hammer at the closest thorn. I don't know where it is, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Say that again, sorry.
I'm just gonna very hesitantly swing my hammer at the closest thorn.
Okay, make me another attack roll. And roll me damage. (1d4 + 1). Yes. You make the hole in front of you a bit bigger as you point your hammer like forward, and another gust of watery-like wind pushes forward, and the hole in the middle becomes a bit bigger. You feel like you, Mato, could fit through it at this point. However, Meishu will need a bigger gap to escape. Meishu, your turn. Your fire has worked wonders.
Yeah. How this bonus section works again?
So you have a bonus action and a normal action. So you can
Yeah,
use
okay.
one of each.
All right. As a normal action, I want to cast magic missile
Okay.
on the thing.
Yes, your damage rips through it, creating more holes in the side that like it tries to fix, but then it becomes thinner overall. You feel like you only need a bit more damage, and you will be able to fit through it as well.
and I want to get next to Ritz and trying to protect his body with my body.
Okay. That your turn?
That was my turn.
Yes.
I didn't use my bonus action.
Okay. At the end of your turn, suddenly the screeching that had been going on stops, has become silent for a moment, and in the distance, at the edge, or at the, not the edge, in the distance of in the back of this tunnel, you hear rocks starting to fall down as the earth shatters underneath you, and the walls quake as the tunnel you're in is starting to collapse. Yeah, Jax, as it becomes your turn. The hole in front of you is... wait. Let me get the music real quick. Oh, you paused it?
Yeah, I was just searching for a rock falling down sound.
Oh, no,
effect.
it's fine. You can just continue this one. Oh, nice.
I'm gonna go to this hole that is made. Is the hole like? Where is the hole? Is it like here? Or
Yes, you feel like you would be able to fit through it at this point. If it's a little bigger, Meshu can fit through it as well. However, you're not sure. Well, you are crawling like through these veins, so you're not sure about, well, if they will grapple you or not. However, maybe you have done enough damage to them that they cannot.
well, I'm just gonna go literally like kind of into this, like maybe like here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use 2 short sword attacks. Fuck you.
Well, 23 will
And
hit.
yeah, that will do extra damage. The extra
Yes.
5 will.
You cut around you, and you create enough space. You almost hit the ground underneath you, and you feel like everyone could fit through it at this point. However, you hear the rocks falling in the distance. At this point, the entrance of the, well, where you were running from has already collapsed as it comes closer and closer to you, towards you. It seems this entire cave is collapsing.
Do I still have my movement?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna continue to go through.
Okay. Makes me a dex save as you try to get through it. Oh, you almost reach the end, as at the very edge of the tunnel your hand gets stuck, just barely by one of the tendrils grasping out at you. However, you're almost through it, as it becomes Ritz's turn. Well, Ritz is fainted, so
He is fainted.
yeah.
It's dead.
I'm gonna. Can I guess I can't like bless either when I'm fucking fainted, right?
Well, if you're, yeah. No,
I'm still blessed.
Yeah.
I mean, is it concentration? Because I doubt you'll be concentrating if you're.
No. It's
Leave.
literally a bonus action.
Ah, sick.
But it's something I have to physically. That can hear you. Yeah, I need to actually like say something. So yeah, no, I can't do anything.
Okay. You lay in Meshu's arms. It becomes Mato's turn. Mato, the way is clear before you. You see Jax is almost at the exit. However, his hand got stuck in one of the branches. As you look backwards, you see rocks falling. Beneath you, the earth is shuddering. And the screeching sounds once more, almost laughing, cackling at this point. Yeah. Mato, you there?
I'm gonna yeah. I was just thinking. I'm just gonna say to Mesh that bring Ritz out if you can. And I'm just gonna go up to the hole and use the last bit of swing of the hammer to 3 checks and maybe make the hole a bit bigger? If
Yep.
that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll an attack roll once more. Now, with everything going on, the earth shuddering, you try to point your hammer towards the exit, but like one of the rocks falls just a bit too close to you, and you because of the scare it gives you, your hand flies upwards and you shoot your gust into the air, missing the branches in front of you.
As a bonus action, can I use my sword? Or
No,
it doesn't work like that?
it's an action. Yep.
Okay. Then I literally can't do anything else.
Well, you can. You still have movement, right? Or no? You used everything.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna go into the
Yes.
hole as well.
Make me a dex save as well, as you try to get out. Oof.
Well,
You start walking forward, trying to like jump through it, because Jax is like caught with his hand, so you kind of need to go through it in an awkward angle. And as you try to leap to the exit, your foot gets stuck to at a branch on the floor, and you just fall straight forward. And you feel immediately as you fall to the ground, the branches to the left and right of you start wrapping around your entire body as you get pulled into the ground. Yeah, as it becomes Rit's turn. Meshu's turn.
Meshu sees what happens to Mato, and he says, "All right, I'm going to put you down, Ritz. I must help Mato, and I'm going to use my normal and my bonus section also. So I want to cast the Guardian Armor Thunder Gauntlets strengths on the roots that captured Mato.
So where first of all, where are you putting Rit? Because as you look behind you, you see almost half of the cave is like collapsed at this point, and it's coming closer and closer to you.
In front of me.
In front of you, okay.
So if something something falls to the ground, it falls first on me, then to Rit. So I linked the Thunder Gauntlets on the chat.
So you're just grasping the tendrils, and then using it.
Yes. Yes.
So, well, you aren't holding anything in it. Anything else? Hit. Yeah. Make me an attack roll at advantage, since you're just trying to grasp these tendrils. Like, you're not trying to hit it, because like you're just trying to grasp them and then send the thunder through it, basically. So just give me 2 attack rolls.
2 attack rolls. Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll take the best one. Yes, you will easily grasp the tendrils and roll me 1d8 damage. You want 4.
It's 1d8 plus 2.
Plus 2?
It says it's plus 2.
Okay, well, just roll the damage for it. I'm sure it will be correct. Oof. You do exactly enough as your thunder shocks through both Mato and the tendrils around him. Mato take 4 damage as well. But you are freed. And I can move it if you want.
Alright, my bonus action, I want to grab Ritz again and trying to just make a run towards the.
I think
Because that's it.
you step forward, you put Ritz down, you put your hands around the thing, you send the electricity to it, and then you grab Ritz again. I don't think you have any movement left at that point, because you're basically doing 2 full item interactions. Like, you don't want to like throw down Ritz, so you're like trying to put him underneath you and then picking him back up again. So I don't think you have any movement left in this round.
Alright. So it's Jack's turn.
Well, the creature's turn first. At this point, you just hear a continuous screaming in the background. Jax, you hear it speak as it says, "Nobody betrays me."
What we just did, dickhead.
As the screeching continues, and at this point, Meshu, right behind you, a rock like falls down. You need to like take a step forward, protecting Rit. Actually, let me just roll 2 damage to see if anything. Or actually, yeah, Meshu, make me a dexterity saving throw. Actually, that's the best way to do that. Oof. And then make me a strength check to see if you can move Rit in time.
Just in time.
Yeah. So what happens is you hear this rock coming from above you, and instinctively you turn to the right, trying to dodge it, and you try to grab Ritz with you, but the rock still falls down on top of his arm as you hear a crushing sound. As Ritz takes 11 damage. And his arm is stuck under a rock.
Oh my god.
Jax, your turn. You're almost out if it's not for your hand being stuck in this tendril of plant.
So my hand's still stuck?
Yes.
Okay, with my other hand, I'm just gonna free it. Maybe not.
You hack into you try to hack into it, but with the panic of the situation, you hit a rock. Yeah, unable to escape.
Okay then.
But you can make a strength check as well to just rip yourself free.
That's not gonna be good. That's the issue.
Or if you can think of something else, then you can do it. So
10. Very average today.
Like you see you look back and you see Rit's arm get crushed with this rock, and you see the cave collapse behind you, and you're just panicking in the situation, trying to cut yourself loose desperately, trying to get out of this tunnel, but you just cannot, and then you start ripping yourself, but it's only entangling you more around it, and you're just panicking in the situation, trying to escape. So close to the exit, yet so far away.
Well, that was my action and bonus, actually.
Yes. Ritz is on 2 HP right now.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Ritz,
Where's that wand gone?
Right now, 2 HP from me.
Ritz, your arm is stuck under a giant boulder as you are fainted.
Wouldn't a rock falling onto somebody's arm wake them up?
Yeah, I mean, if you're fainted in the sense of like someone fainting when they see blood or something, I'm sure something crushing your arm would
More
send
like
enough.
a lack of mana, just like
Yeah, but I'm sure like
Oh.
adrenaline will awaken you at this point if you get like crushed by a rock. Your entire body is freaking out and telling you to get out of this place. So I can see that.
I want to try and get out if possible. Try
From,
to unstuck my arm.
yeah, make me a strength check. Oof.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Yeah, your broken arm like mangled under this rock, and you just take your other arm and just rip it out of it. As your well, roll me. 1 is left and 2 is right. As your left
what?
arm is completely like broken apart at this point, it's hard to use it as you got completely crushed by this rock. But your right hand is the strong one. That's why you got a natural 20.
Okay, so I'm out of it?
Yeah.
Alright, I'd like to run now.
Yes, you two can start running through these lost tendrils and make me a dex save.
Oh god. Oh god.
Yes.
15.
You jump through it. Mato is on the floor, starting to get up. Jax is next to you. You see his arm is more and more mangled in these roots, but you stand up and just make your way to the exit, just barely. Yeah, as you escape the cave, and it becomes Mato's turn. Mato, Meshu has freed you. If you wish, you can escape. However, next to you, you see Jax is still tangled.
Can I try casting Fireball to burn out the branches that hold Jax?
It will probably hit him as well, but if you are fine with that.
Yeah, my other option was Shield Touch, but I don't know if it's possible to break something with Shield Touch. That's why I was thinking Fireball.
Okay. Yeah, roll me the Arcana check. We said you only need a 10 or higher, right?
Let me check. We actually said D20 plus int, but doesn't matter. And yeah, 10 or higher.
Yeah. Okay, so you can use it. Roll me. Yes. A bolt of fire shoots out of you and hits the entangling. Well, hits both Jax's arm and the entangling roots around him. Jax, you will take 6 damage as the roots catch on fire, and like the hairs on your arm go up in fire completely. However, you do feel like your arm can be freed at this point.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna run out of this area.
Yes, you successfully escape. Meishu, it's your turn. Ritz and Mato have both successfully escaped. Jax is at the edge of the tunnel, ready to jump out of it. You just have to get through these tendrils and then you're on the other side.
Alright, I feel like Meshu would help still to Jax to get out. So as he runs towards Jax, he trying to grab him and put him on his back, and then try to make to the exit.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense, because you're right that Jax would still be in the tunnel for the next round, so
Yes.
getting him out in this round is would be good. Let me think. So first off, make me a dex save as you enter the tendrils. Oof,
Oh,
just
thank
enough. You start running. You notice one of the tendrils starts wrapping its way around your thick legs, but your hide is just too thick and your legs are too big, so it's having a hard time doing so, and you just kick it loose and keep running. The check will kind of depend on, are you trying to, if you fail, do you wish that Jax stays, or do you wish that you stay? Like, are you trying to push Jax out so you are stuck in the tunnel, or are you trying to grab Jax and maybe if you miss him you can still escape the tunnel?
The first one.
The first one. Okay, just make me an athletics check then. Wait, let me think. So you're trying to push him and get yourself out. So yeah, you want to have the strength to both, like, basically push / grab him and then keep running as well. And if you fail, you will just push him and you yourself will still be stuck in the tunnel. So yeah, make me an athletics check. Yeah, you run towards Jax, and with all the power that you have, you push him forward. He can successfully escape the tunnel. However, as you do so with all your power, you kind of fall backwards, or like you need to re-find your footing, and you don't have the momentum anymore to jump out yourself as well. As the rocks collapse around you, and well, make me one last dexterity save.
Please.
It's a
No,
three.
not this one.
What do you mean? Well, it's
I
still, you,
accidentally pressed control by saving it.
well, you rolled it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, a 3 is not good enough.
Yeah.
As the rocks collapse around you, this time not the one from before, but the entire cave collapsing on top of you as you barely escape. And let's see if you survive it. So,
This is where the 6 HP that I healed you for comes in handy, alright?
Yeah.
That's fair.
Oh my god.
It's a great damage roll.
That is almost perfect.
Jax, you feel a push in your back, and as you look backwards, you see Meshu. You see a blink in his eyes as he smiles at you as he saved you from the collapsing rocks. However, you hear the ground shaking, and you see the cave collapse on top of him, and him disappearing underneath it. Yeah, you don't hear anymore. You just hear the cackling from the creature in the air still. Jax, it's your turn.
Okay, so this is just like there's just rocks on top of him, right?
Yeah, just rocks and rocks. And rocks.
I'm looking at everything that I could possibly do right now. Okay.
I'll move you to the place you guys are actually in. So this is what it kind of looks like.
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna try and get these rocks off him.
Let me think in advance, like how do I need to do that? So I think it's probably a strength check first off to just get these as many rocks as you can off in one turn. Yeah, I think you guys will need four successful strength checks to free Meshu. As you need to dig through these rocks. Well, basically you will need 4 successful ones, or if you not succeed, it's like it counts as a half one. So 8 non-successful ones or 4 successful ones. Yeah, Jax, you can start.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over. That's not good.
Yeah, you start working. You start trying to get these rocks off of him as you move 1/8 of the things on top of him. As it becomes Rit's turn. Ritz, you made it out alive. However, as you look back, you see Meshu still stuck under complete rubble of this
Meshu's
collapsed
fat
cave.
as fuck. How the fuck am I gonna pull him up? Okay.
You see Jax is starting to work, like getting the rocks off of him, like moving everything to the side, trying to free him.
I guess I'll do the same thing. I mean, there's not much I can do.
Okay, make me a strength check as well.
12.
8. Mato, it's your turn.
Do I still have my sword, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then guys stand back a bit, and I'm just gonna try to basically hit the rock. I mean, I guess making an attack roll on a rock makes sense. Or
But
I don't know.
there's
It
not
sounds
actually-
stupid.
Well,
I don't know. The rules I. Okay.
Yeah, I think if you would have a bludgeoning weapon, then it could work. But since you're using a sword, it's gonna be a bit difficult.
And what about the second half of the spell?
Let me check. So. When swinging sword hit or miss, a burst of water explodes from the target and each creature within succeed. So I would say it makes sense, but it's not a... So for example, the one with Gust, it says like the creature will target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed or be pushed away 30 feet. Meanwhile with this it's just an explosion of water, so like I don't think it will sufficiently break or push away the rocks. That makes sense.
Okay, then I'm just gonna try to do the strength check as well.
Okay. Yeah. You guys work away. Meishu, make me a death... What is it called? Death check?
The saving roll. The
Death
saving
death
roll.
saving throw, yeah.
How do I do that?
I don't know actually.
I
Where do you know, Pyro or Kieran, where it is on the...
It's on the sheet, and we have to have your health lowered to 0 on your actual D&D Beyond sheet if it's not already. Yeah. Is
okay.
your health at 0?
Yeah, failure, success, death saves. All right.
That's one fail. I think at 2 fails you die.
3
Or
fails.
3 fails.
3
Three,
fails.
three
fails.
fails.
3 fails, okay. Yeah, Jax, your turn.
Another strength boy.
You keep working your way. Ritz.
Sorry, I was writing something down. I'm going to do again the same thing, try and get him out of there. I
Yep.
mean, there's really nothing else that I can do, right? So, there you go, 17.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's gonna be successful.
Yeah, you see the situation. You remember how Meishu made sure you didn't get crushed on the rocks, carried you further and further to keep you safe, and you want to do the same for him. Your intensity heightens, and you manage to get a bit more rock away. You start to see bits and pieces of Meishu sticking out, like an arm, or a few fingers start to show. His trunk starts to like show in between the rocks. You feel like you're getting closer. Mato, your turn. One more successful strength check and you can dig him out.
Come on, come on.
Yes,
Fuck yeah!
Oh yes.
Fuck yeah!
you remember. Well, tell me? What does Mato remember? What empowers him to fight for?
Well,
nature?
basically, how we met, like, he was so energetic and he really wanted to travel with us and learn everything from us. Basically, he showed us his workplace. That's a strange word to say, but yeah, the forgery. And I remember how he asked me to let him into the library and basically things like that.
Yeah,
So I didn't want him to go.
yeah. You remember his kindness. You remember how he helped you, and you focus as you start digging him out one rock after the other, and slowly but surely you finally manage to get him out of the rocks. Does anyone have a way to stabilize him?
I got you. Yep.
Okay.
I have one more healing potion.
If that would probably work better.
I mean,
to
if
be
you have
honest.
something that can... I mean, cure wounds is just fine.
I have a healing potion as well.
Well, I assume you.
Would a healing potion be better than cure wounds?
I assume you cast the
I
cure
don't know.
wounds. Well, I think
Yeah.
Jax runs towards him and immediately
Yeah.
his red arm shines blue once more as the energy pushes through him and goes into Meishu as Meishu awakens on the floor with his party members around him, making sure he is alive.
Wake up!
Mommy, just 5 more minutes.
Hey,
No!
Mishu.
You need to get out of here, Maestro!
Need to get out.
I'm go-
Alright. Alright. Alright.
Okay. Well, you guys, as you guys get up, Jax, you hear a scream in the distance. This is not over yet. I will get you all. I swear it. I will get you all.
Jax is gonna. He's just so thankful that Mishu's alive. He's just as soon as Mishu sort of stands up and next to him, he's gonna rub off all the dust off of him, from the rocks. And he's gonna say, "Yeah, you're not dying unless we say so, okay?"
Alright. Okay. I really need to lay down.
Now apparently that thing, it's not over, and apparently it's gonna, it's gonna get us all. So we should be prepared. We should probably rest. Be on the lookout for sure, definitely, and follow these directions.
Resting, yes. That would be good.
Yeah, Jax, you remember how the creature told you that it's all throughout these caves. Where do you think you can rest safely?
I think getting up higher, like on somewhere like higher, is probably ideal.
Well, you can go all the way on top of the canyon, or you can just go back outside again, outside of this cave system that you walked into. But if you wish to follow the directions, you will have to be in the caves, basically.
I mean, what do you guys think? What do you think we should do?
Do we have that map? We did get that map, right, from them?
You have directions.
Yeah, I have the directions in this book.
So, we could in theory start walking there, although we haven't slept all too much yet.
Yeah,
I don't know.
and
Apparently this thing is all around in these caves.
Yeah, and we still don't know if the directions that we got was... I mean, if we can trust it.
Issue is, it knows where we're going. It knows the direction that we're going. It's probably going to set something up for us.
What though?
Yeah, yes.
Do you
I
have
should-
some water? I'm dying thirsty.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make him drink some water.
Thank you. Now it's
Yeah,
more.
no worries.
It's more better now. So where are we
If you
gonna
need
camp?
anything.
Well, that's something we've got to decide as a group. Following the directions is risky, simply because it knows where we're going.
It also knows the cave better than we do.
And it's also
Maybe we should.
apparently all around.
Maybe we should go on top of the canyon. It might be a bit safer.
How many days of supplies do we have left?
I don't know, Dante.
I mean, you guys tracked the amount of rations?
I do have
You've traveled
16. I have 16 quantity of rations, so 16 days worth of rations.
Well, for 4 days, because you're one ration is for one person, right? Or no?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. So 4 days, and I think did you guys subtract rations from the previous day?
I don't know. I don't have any in my inventory, so.
I think I remember saying something. I'll just believe you did. So you have 4 days, 4 days left of rations.
Yeah, but what about water? If we decide to go on top, we would need much more.
Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. We're not gonna like go into the mechanics of it, but basically you're gonna need. You will have enough to get there. Maybe if you like know the way, if you can find a way, but it's gonna be hard to like. You didn't bring enough water to walk on top and go back on top again, I guess. Unless you find water somewhere in these tunnels or on top.
By the way, didn't the Thieves Guild leader said that we need to capture a gargoyle alive because he still doesn't have one because he can't really find it. We basically have a map for it now. I mean, we could make a map out of this direction, so gave it to him. It should be enough, I think.
Won't be the owl will be upset that we go back with a piece of paper and not on a living gargoyle.
It's still
Also-
better than what anyone has ever brought him, so.
That's true. Yeah. I prefer going back right now, so I vote next to going back with the piece of paper.
Is that the plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
We don't even know if the paper is like reliable though.
Yeah.
So we are going back to Igor's Peak, I guess.
Well, to get there you will have to travel 1 day back to the foot of the mountain and then 1 day up the mountain.
Yeah, but we can't really do anything else.
Yeah, we can always go back and refill. So it's always an option. Right? TM.
Oh, you can do whatever you want, whatever you think is.
Yeah, so it's always an option to go back and refill and heal. So the owl Dumpy the owl said set us a deadline for that.
No,
All right.
I mean,
Then
your deadline is the same as. So you guys asked for information about the relic that you want, and the owl said that for this information, he wanted to trade a. Well, he gave you this mission for the information, which is to get the live gargoyle.
yeah,
So
there we have it. Just to go back and refill and heal and rest, and we continue the adventure. But
And now we know that we need to bring more fire type things to fight off
Yeah.
the roots.
yeah,
okay,
DM,
yes.
can my shoe figure out how to craft a flamethrower?
Probably not, because you need like unless you. I mean, if you describe to me how you make a flamethrower, but flamethrowers are very recent things. So, and I mean, it would have to involve some kind of magic since there's no other way to make a flame shoot out of something.
I just like I lit something like a candle or something and just shoot all fuck shoot oil towards the fire and that's a flamethrower, I think.
Yeah, maybe you would. I mean, if you can explain to me how you create something, and I'll see like how it would make sense. Yeah, maybe write it out or something like this creation with a candle, and then we can see like, oh, what do you need for it? Like you need to light it on fire first, this candle, and then you need to shoot it with oil. You need to make sure you don't actually accidentally explode it in your face, things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure as creative as Meshu is, you can figure something out to make it happen.
Because we need more fire, but we have fire bolts and fireballs, but we don't have tools that not include a little magic. So we need reliable tools. So Mashu thinks he gonna do good to research on this.
Yeah, I mean, if you have the library and like smithing of Eagle's Peak at your access, I'm sure Meshu could figure something out. So yeah, okay, you guys can make your way back. I think. Let me think. Just sleep. That's one day through the canyon, but you're not in the caves at that point. You have enough water, enough rations. You already went through it. It's not unfamiliar area anymore. Yeah. So you guys can get to the edge of the mountains where you camped before. You don't see the mist you saw before. It is a clear day as you go back. You can heal up along the way as you sleep safely at the edge of the mountain. And you can make your way all the way back to Eagle's Peak. And I think that is where we're going to end today's session. You guys will prepare over there to make your way back, or maybe just hand over the paper, maybe just negotiate with the owl folk a bit more. Maybe like this is too difficult and you want to do it a different way, or you would just want them to do it. It's all you can choose. But yeah, that's where we'll end today.
Like that. That was good. That was really cool.
I was not prepared emotionally to lose my shoe. I was just not. I was like I was DMing Phantom to just to do something. I'm not prepared to lose my shoes. It was so scary.
You would have been fine. You would have been good. If you really would have died, I had an idea.
Oh, you could revive me with some kind of I don't know, corruption magic.
No, not quite.
All right.
Yeah.
But as you can see, Mashu really loved this team and willing to give his life for the team.
Yeah, he
I see
basically
that.
he carried Ritz forward. He pushed Jax. He actually freed everyone at some point in the cave. He carried Ritz to the exit of it. He freed Mato when he was on the ground, and then he pushed Jax out of it as his last sacrifice. As he got
I just saved Matto like
like 3 times with your
Yeah.
bow.
yeah.
I did nothing, literally.
You did that
Yeah,
fucking
it's
gust
alright.
of wind shit thing.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any feedback and stuff,
Good game.
make sure to send it to me. I always want to learn more things. So if you think anything was boring or weird, or you wish I do it in a different way, or just like normal, like oh this was, or if you think something was cool, tell me as well. Like oh this I thought this was interesting this session. Then I know like which things are interesting and which things are not. Yeah.
Yeah. That was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. That
Yeah,
whole
same.
time, I like. I hope you really didn't think that I was actually falling for it. I just didn't want
We
to say
genuinely
anything.
thought you were fucking stupid. Like,
No, bro.
unironically, we thought
I
you were
was the
stupid.
whole time. Like I was just like I was speaking in common, saying that I was even like going, we're gonna give it water. If you could, like I don't know if you told it, but I was like sarcastic tone. It was a master plan, bro. And look, now we got directions.
You guys attacked it and then betrayed it.
It attacked us.
Plans did nothing wrong.
Plant attacked us, man. As fuck. Like, there's all these creatures that try and charm you, and it's like, oh no, just come into my cave. It's fine, man.
Okay.
I'm sure I'm sure Plant would understand.
That's true. Ritz, was that a +2 dagger by the way, or +1?
On what?
Your dagger that you lost.
+1.
+1. Huh?
Oh, is that the music bot?
Yep.
Oh.
Well, to be fair, Meishu and the forgery can make +1 weapons.
It still costs money, but yeah.